This video will be your tutorial for SPSS Survival Manual homework for Chapter 12, Partial Correlation. This should be a short one. All I'm asking you to do is run a partial correlation between total optimism and perceived stress while controlling for the effects of age. The instructions for running this kind of analysis are on pages 149 and 150 in your Pallant textbook. I've got my survey.save data file open and running on SPSS, and I'm going to, as the instructions say, click on Analyze, Correlate, and select Partial. I'm going to reset to show you this. We start with the variables that we want to look at the correlations for. So that's total optimism and total perceived stress. We put those in the variables box. And then you want, since I'm asking you in the homework to control for the effects of age, we're going to put that in the controlling for box. So in the instructions, you click on Options, and under the Missing Values box, you want to select Exclude Cases Pairwise. Make sure that that is selected. In the Statistics section, you want to click Zero Order Correlations. And then you click Continue, and you click OK. So what you've given in the output, the top part is when you have, this would be the correlation without controlling for age. So you're looking at the connection between total optimism and total perceived stress without controlling for age. So when you see that, you have a significant negative correlation between optimism and total perceived stress. As your level of optimism goes up, your total perceived stress goes down, and vice versa. Then at the bottom, that's with age taken into consideration. So when you look at this, you can see the change from negative 0.469, which is a significant negative correlation, to negative 0.456, which is still a significant negative correlation. So what you would be able to say after running this analysis is that when you control for age, there's not an appreciable effect on the correlation between total optimism and total perceived stress. If you remember, some of these variables, as people aged, their scores on some of the variables in this study tended to change, like total perceived stress tends to go down with age, and total optimism tends to go up with age. What you're doing with this analysis is being able to say, if we control for age, is there still a relationship between optimism and perceived stress? And by looking at these two values, you can say, yes, there is still a relationship regardless of age. So that's all there is for Chapter 12. That concludes this tutorial.